Hello, thanks for joining me again. So, if you've been following me, you know that I am on a trip from Delaware to Colorado. And I just want to talk today about Ohio and Kansas. So, Ohio, I don't know what your problem is. You are boring. Mind you, we're only 200 miles, so it's like as soon as you realize you start getting bored, you are in another state, and you're okay. And Columbus, I'm sorry, it took me 45 minutes to get through traffic on I-70 for 3.5 miles through Columbus, and it was only 4 o'clock. It wasn't even 5 o'clock traffic because it was only 4 o'clock. What's up with that? Why on earth would you have one lane of traffic in downtown Columbus, making it so that every mother and their brother is merging on these lanes into one lane? And it wasn't just I-70, because I was on I-70 the entire way. It was I-70, I-71, 270, and I believe there was another road that was another highway, but I don't remember what the name of it was. And that doesn't count all the streets coming in from the actual city. So, you gotta fix that. I don't know what it is, but it ain't okay. And it's gotta be fixed, like, now, before the snow comes. Because if it's still like that, when the snow comes, oh, Lord, that drive is gonna be forever and a day. Hopefully, going east, it will be better. I went west. Now, Kansas. You are also another boring state. You got nothing. You hit Kansas City, and it is hard to follow traffic because your signs are everywhere and everything's 70. 470, 670, 770, 70, 70, 70, 70. And if you're trying to get and stay on I-70, I am not exaggerating. You got to be on the far right lane. You merge all the way over to the far left lane, which is over 6 lanes of traffic with 2 other major streets merging in with you. And then you gotta merge all the way your butt, all the way back over to the right lane, just to merge back over to the left. Just to stay on one road. Otherwise, you end off on one of those little side roads. The 670 or the 770 or the 270 or whatever it happens to be on. So, Kansas City is jacked up. Now, I know Kansas City is technically in Missouri, but it's named after your state. What's up? So, any case, next thing. Once you get past the city, there is nothing. You got the Ark. You got the Christian Creation Museum. Both of those are jacked and overpriced. I know that the government gave the Ark over $1 million to build that stupid thing, and they charged damn near $60 per person to get in it. No. That little walk and that tour, mind you, you can go on YouTube. It's the exact same thing. Don't spend that $60 going. Don't spend that amount of time getting to the stupid place. You want to do a drive-by? Does just the same thing. Anything else you want to know? Go online. Watch one of the videos. There's some really good ones out there. As for the Creation Museum, yeah, you ain't making no money because you ain't no freaking museum. You stretch the truth and you make up facts, and then the ones that you claim that are facts from the Bible, putting it in the nicest way possible, it's like a child took it and you just went with it, with whatever the child said. And they may have read a textbook at one point from science class in 2nd or 3rd grade, but that's as high as they got. Anything beyond that, it's not covered. It's not in there. And there is not a shred of proof about people living with dinosaurs or with the way that you claim that the layers of the earth are different colors and Grand Canyon and all this. So, in any case, when you're driving through Kansas and you stay on I-70, you don't see the Ark or you don't see the Christian Museum thing. But staying on I-70, you see nothing. And I mean nothing. All it is hills and grass, hills and grass. And that is how you get highway like zombified, because you are going through it and all you see is the same stuff and the same 5 cars around you the entire flipping time. That's how you get accidents. Mind you, it was a clean ride, all 7 hours of it, because it's freaking 430 miles long, and it was a fast ride. 75 miles an hour is your speed limit. You do have the toll part. It was only $3. Not too bad. But still. That is, Those roads, they need to be, like, you need some kind of, like, side stands. Or you need a little gift shop. And I know you have all that Wizard of Oz crap all over the place. But you need to make it so that there's, like, a whole something on the side. I go to any other state. I'm in Colorado right now. I'm in a hotel. It's a pretty crappy hotel at that. But you go to any other state. You go to Texas. And Texas is a huge state. And there ain't nothing in Texas because it's a friggin' desert. Literally a desert. And what do you get? You get several major cities. Austin, Houston, Antonio, Waco. It's like every 100 miles you get to go through a nice little city that pops up out of nowhere. And at least you get that nice little break. So if you actually wanted to, I don't know, stop and have a nice trip, you could. But Kansas, avoid it at all costs. Ohio, you could get through it, but it's not the best place in the world. And plan on being in Columbus for a very long time because the traffic is horrible. All right. That's my 2 cents. Best travels to everybody. I hope you have a great holidays, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.